Hello everybody, welcome to the video. This is a game of Homefront. I'm using the M4 carbine in this game. I really did like this gameplay. I don't think I finished on top of the team, but I go on a couple good tears here. It's just a really good gameplay, but this gameplay is all fun and dandy, and I get the attack helicopter at the end of this gameplay, and the person that takes me out shoots me with an RPG. Now, there are no rocket launchers in this game that lock on to helicopters. There's no stinger in this game. They have things called proximity launchers where you still have to get the launcher close, and they're very underpowered, but one shot from an unguided RPG will take down a helicopter. Had that guy not got off the shot of his life, I would have gone on a big, huge, long tear with that helicopter, because if you want to talk about overpowered kill streaks, Homefront has the most overpowered kill streaks of any first-person shooter in the history of first-person shooters. In fact, I don't think kill streaks will ever be any more powerful as they are in Homefront. But this video is not about the gameplay. It's not about Homefront. It's not about overpowered kill streaks. It's not about Call of Duty or FPS games in general. What it's about is the time-old tested subject of YouTube money. Now, the reason I bring this up is because Sam or Xstraws, everyone is probably familiar with Xstraws. He's one of the bigger channels. In fact, I think he might be the third largest channel in the whole Machinima Walmart conglomerate group of Woody, White Boy, Xstraws, and whatnot. But he put on his channel a video review of scuffed gaming controllers. Now, he had to disable the comments, disable the ratings on that video, because he knew he was going to get spammed, flamed, and trolled for being a sellout, because Xstraws, he makes no bones about it. He really does go after the money. He really does. But I don't see why he's getting flamed and trolled and people are calling him the root of all evil, when how he's making money is extremely legitimate. One, he does products. He's teamed with Gamma Gamers, Scuff Controllers. I think he does Astros. He's teamed up with Optic sunglasses, things that you can wear that make your eyes not hurt when you're playing video games. He does all those. He does endorsements, just like Michael Jordan would do endorsements, just like LeBron James or anyone else would do endorsements. That has been widely considered a legitimate form of income. No one calls him a sellout for that. And at the same time, they're like, well, he bought a car and he bought a Mercedes and all this other crap. What people fail to understand is Xstraws is actually a very, very successful stockbroker. He took the money, his YouTube money that he made very young in his life, he took that money and invested it, and it turned around, and he's very good at what he does. Yes, he is probably very much on his way to being a multi-millionaire, and it's because he's very, very smart with his investing, and he gets to travel around the country and do all these product placements and go to MLG events. I think he's actually very good for gaming, in the sense that he's actually good at the game. Say what you want about Xstraws, the man is an honorary member of an MLG team, but at the same time, he plays against MLG pros. He practices with them and all that. He does a lot of that stuff. The man is a legitimately good player, unlike Woody or White Boy or whoever else is in that giant conglomeration. But here's the thing. Other commentators do scuff gaming control reviews. Thunder's done one, K-Pop has done one, Sandy Ravage has a scuff controller named after him. How many other commentators can say that? He has his own custom scuff gaming controller that you can buy for an absurd amount of money, but no one flames them. No one calls them a sellout. They don't have to disable the dislikes and the comments and all that on their videos. They don't have to go on a blocking spree on Twitter because of fear of getting attacked. No, it's bullshit. Now, do people deserve to be paid money outside of MLG to play video games and post them on YouTube? Apparently yes, because they got it cleared through Activision. They became YouTube partners. Google decided, hey, we're gonna do revenue sharing, we're gonna do profit sharing. Well, if they say it's okay, then it's okay. Nobody's dying over this. Nobody's losing anything over this. It's just people are not liking it. It's the same reason people don't like Walmart. Nobody likes one company to be so successful that they can throw their weight around, and everyone thinks they have all this power and whatnot. They've turned themselves into a brand because they approached YouTube like a business. Just like video games themselves are a business. When did video games become this so pure thing where it was played for enjoyment and fun and just for the spirit of competition. Fuck that, okay? Video games have been a huge multi-billion-dollar business since Nintendo. Think about this. Do you walk around and see a Sony store? Do you see someone walk around with a t-shirt that just says Sony on it, or Microsoft on it, or just the word Xbox on it? No, you don't. But you walk around and you see people with Nintendo stores, Mario crap. You'll see someone walk around with a t-shirt with just the Nintendo logo on it, because Nintendo has become a brand, kind of like how Disney has become a brand, because they were smart. They decided to turn what their company was into more than just someone who manufactures video games and video game systems. They've turned it into a brand with characters and stores and electronics and whatnot. Nintendo is a huge multi-million-dollar company. Same with Activision. Now, Activision isn't really branded out like Nintendo is, and my only thing with Nintendo is it's just a bunch of hipsters trying to be cool. You know, oh, look at me, I got a Nintendo shirt of Mario, because it's quote-unquote cool to like that shit. It's like, no, Mario sucks. Mario has always sucked. It's not a good game. It's not clever. It's whatever. It's no different. People who get in on Mario and all that other shit and all that Nintendo brand hype and have to own everything Nintendo are the same idiots that will turn around and say, well, the only reason you're sub to Woody or White Boy is because everyone else is, and you're just trying to fit in and be cool, and you know what you're getting when you buy it, blah blah blah. It's like, fuck that. Gaming, it's not underground anymore. It's not only the geeks in their parents' basement doing it anymore. Gaming is on the forefront of pop culture. It has turned into a multi-billion-dollar industry. Video games are breaking sales records that movies can't break, that books can't break, that CDs and music can't break. Okay, gaming is huge. Machinima is the third largest network on YouTube, and YouTube is fucking enormous. Okay, and I know Machinima doesn't just do strictly all games, but it was started and based pretty much on gaming, and they have over 1,500 directors, and Yoush isn't anywhere near as big as Machinima, but it's the same thing. People are getting partnered to play video games, which at the end of the day, I think that's ridiculous in itself, but it's here, it's not going anywhere. Get over it. Gaming and YouTube gaming and all this other shit, it was never pure. It was never sought as, oh, it's just this pure thing. If you don't like the money that is coming into it, then simply stop watching it, stop participating in it, and you won't even know it exists. Just like people who bitch about Walmart being the super corporation, it's the largest purchaser of goods on the planet, it's the largest corporation on the planet, blah 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 blah, and it's considered the evil empire and whatnot. People shop there. You probably shop there. Every single person that watches this video probably has seen or stopped or shopped in a Walmart. That's how big Walmart is. It's just like McDonald's, it's just like Coca-Cola, it's like any other brand. It spreads worldwide, and that creates revenue, because obviously that many people can't be wrong, whether they're 15, 16 years old or even younger or even older. If people make the conscious choice that they want to do something, whether how jaded that choice is, you have to respect that and get the fuck over it.